Have you ever wondered how God can protect you even when things look really scary? Let me tell you about a little baby who floated down a river and how God had a big plan for him. A long time ago in Egypt, a new Pharaoh ruled over the land. He didn't remember Joseph, the man who helped Egypt many years before. Pharaoh saw that the Israelites were growing in number, and he became afraid. Pharaoh said, "There are too many Israelites. What if they become stronger than us?" So Pharaoh made the Israelites his slaves. They had to work very hard, building cities and carrying heavy stones. But even though life was hard, God's people kept growing, more and more. Pharaoh grew angrier. He made a terrible rule. Every baby boy born to the Israelites must be thrown into the Nile River. It was a very sad time for the people of Israel. But one woman, a brave mother from the tribe of Levi, gave birth to a baby boy. When she saw her little son, she whispered, "He is so beautiful. I must protect him." For 3 months she hid him in her home. She wrapped him in blankets, rocked him quietly, and prayed every day, "Lord, please keep my baby safe." But as the baby grew, it became harder to hide him. His cries grew louder. The neighbors might hear. Soldiers might come. So the mother prayed again and came up with a plan. She took some papyrus reeds from the riverbank and wove them together into a small basket. Then she covered the basket with tar and pitch to make it waterproof. She gently placed her baby inside the basket, kissed his forehead and whispered, "God, please watch over my little one." Then she carried the basket to the edge of the Nile River and carefully set it among the tall grasses near the water. The baby's sister, Miriam, stood nearby, hiding behind the reeds. She watched to see what would happen. The basket floated gently on the water. The baby stirred and let out a tiny cry. Just then, Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river to take a bath. She saw the basket among the reeds and told her servant, "Go and bring it to me." When she opened it, she saw the baby boy crying, her heart filled with compassion. "This must be one of the Hebrew babies," she said softly. The baby's sister, Miriam, quickly ran up to her and said, "Shall I go and find someone to take care of the baby for you?" Pharaoh's daughter smiled and said, "Yes, go." Miriam hurried back home and brought her mother. Pharaoh's daughter said, "Take this baby and nurse him for me. I will pay you." So the baby's own mother got to care for her son again, safe and protected by God. When the child grew older, his mother brought him back to Pharaoh's daughter, who adopted him as her own son. She said, "I will call him Moses, because I drew him out of the water." And that's how Moses, the one who would later lead God's people out of Egypt, began his journey as a tiny baby floating in a basket, protected by God's mighty hand. God had a plan for Moses even before he could walk or talk. He watched over him, protected him, and prepared him for something great. Just like Moses, God has a special plan for your life too. Even when things seem scary or unfair, remember, God is always watching over you and can turn any situation into something wonderful. So whenever you feel afraid, trust that God has a plan, because He always does.